And good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my gosh, what's going on with the hair this morning? Oh, let's see. It goes this way. What happened there? The last couple of minutes, I was so focused on this recording software, was not paying attention to the hair. Good morning, Racine. I feel a little bit like Robin Williams, but not nearly as good. Sorry about that. I am here. My name is Kimberly Mann, in case you don't know that, but you should because you're on my Facebook page. And actually, I'm going to switch this camera around to this one for now. And this is Racine Family Mornings, and hopefully you are joining me this morning. And I am doing just a quick 15 minutes or less. Sometimes it'll be less because it won't be that long of a situation. And just doing 15 minutes or less. Got my cup of coffee. Yes, that's me. That is the kind of cup of coffee I drink. I have actually a cup of milk in there as well. So it's only 3/4, maybe 2/3 coffee. But every morning here at 8:45, I am going to go live on Facebook. I'm also live on YouTube at the same time because we have our Living in Racine channel. And why not? If I'm going to do it on Facebook, I might as well do it on YouTube as well. And on that note, I would like to say that if you are joining us, let's see, I don't know if I have my buttons memorized yet. So let's see. Yes, I do. Great. So, if you do find any value in the content on YouTube, click like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that you don't miss any of our future broadcasts. And we do have a lot of stuff on the YouTube channel, Living in Racine, a lot more than we have on Facebook. But every morning on Facebook, we're going to do this as well. We're going to do this to Facebook too. So let me see if I got my other button memorized. This is for Facebook. Yes! You Facebook people out there, go ahead, give me some thumbs up, share the videos, leave a comment. I love to hear what you have to say. I can see the comments as we're going. I was kind of looking a little bit, but I can actually see the comments on the side here. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. This is the first morning we're doing this, so bear with me if I have to get my technology perfected, because you can only perfect it when you're actually doing it. You can't, there's no way to practice it ahead of time. That's the unfortunate part. All right, got to lay that over top of that. Let's see. And oh, perfection. Now I can see everything all at the same time, right where I need to. All right. So let us get into it. So Racine Family Mornings. Oh, let me take that off. We don't need that. Racine Family Mornings is all about 15 minutes just before 9 o'clock from 8:45 till 9 a.m. and just talking about some various different things. So today I'm going to kind of go over the format for this show, what you can expect, what I'm going to be doing every single day. And so that way you know exactly what's happening. So on Mondays, normally what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a story from our real estate-y world. Tell you something funny, something sad, something hopefully inspiring, but just share a little bit of what it's like to be in real estate and some of the funny stories. Trust me, they don't make me necessarily look good, but they are still fun to tell. Some of the stories I'll tell will be Russ's stories. Some of them will be mine. Russ may join us from time to time. I don't know. I don't know if this is his thing or not, because you do have to talk really fast. And Russ is, to get everything in 15 minutes, you got to talk really, really fast, which is a me thing, not a Russ thing. Russ is a think, talk, and nothing wrong with that. We need both of us in our marriage and in our business. So thrilled for that. But here we are. We are 5 minutes in. Tuesdays, we're going to give you some kind of tip for your home. It's either going to be money saving or it's going to be time saving. So Tuesday is all about giving you a great tip. It might be me sharing some recipes. In the last year and a half, Russ and I have actually we've had some real big changes in our personal life that have caused us to find some really great time. Oh, I've always been a time saver. That's always been who I am. But some really great money saving tips. So that's Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be like our tip Tuesday, basically. Wednesdays, I'm going to go over real estate stats. I'm going to break it down for you, tell you what's happening in the market in Southeast Wisconsin, actually. It's I actually cover Racine and Kenosha counties as far as what I do for my real estate, a little bit up into Milwaukee County, but primarily we don't do those stats. But every week we do the stats. So on Wednesday, I'm going to go over the stats that we sent out on Tuesday. If you want to be on that list, just shoot me an email. On Thursday, I'm going to show you or tell you about my deal of the week. And when we get to Thursday, I'll give you more details on that and how it works and what you can do to find out about it. Let me see. So that's deal of the week. And Friday. Friday's just going to be about something fun going on in the area. Now, because I did not go live Friday, I am going to talk about a local event first here before I jump into a really quick story from real estate, because it is Monday and it's Monday for real estate stories. But I do want to mention a really good event because it's an event that we've gone to most every year, and it is in Racine. It is in downtown Racine, and it is happening today, which is why I'm mentioning it. Otherwise, I would have just waited until Friday to go over it. But Empty Bowls, if you have never been to Empty Bowls or you don't know what Empty Bowls is, you must have been living under a rock. Every year, first Monday in March is Empty Bowls, and that is down at Festival Hall. For $20, you can go in, and they have both lunchtime hours and dinner time hours. Just show up at Festival Hall. I think they start at like 11 or something normally. So just show up down at Festival Hall, bring cash. They don't. Actually, I don't know if they have a way to take anything but cash, but bring cash. It's easier. And so show up, $20. And what you do is you get to go in, you get to pick out a really cool ceramic bowl, and then you get to fill it up with soup as many times as you would like. Now, if you don't want to fill up that bowl and you want a paper bowl, they do have paper bowls as well, so you can try different soups, not mix the flavors. I get it, but they do have washing stations, so you can take your bowl that you've picked up, that is your keepsake to take home with you, take it up to the line. They will fill it up for you with whatever one you want, and you can go back up and get a different soup at a different time. So yeah, and hang out. There's music. There's usually a dessert raffle. There's all sorts of different raffles. There's art raffles, all sorts of fun stuff. And they do both lunch and dinner. So if you can't get down there at lunchtime, that's okay. Get down there tonight. I think they end at like 7 o'clock in the evening. Bring the whole family. $20 a person. Not a problem. But then you go home with a nice ceramic bowl. You cannot find a handmade ceramic bowl for $20. More or less also get fed, because they also have breads that you can buy. Some breads come with, I think. But it's just something you need to be there for. So you need to get down to Empty Bowls today in Racine, Festival Hall, downtown. Now, since it is Monday and I've got only 7 minutes left because I've had to explain what this is all about, that's okay. I'm going to tell you a real estate story, and I'm going to start out with one of Russ's stories. We've sent this out before. We've talked about it before, but it is probably my favorite story of Russ's from in real estate. And it happened a few years back. And since I only have a short period of time, Russ was showing a home to a family. He'd been working with this family for a little bit. He had showed them multiple homes and taken them out. He had shown them 4 homes, and they had said, yeah, we like this one the best, but they weren't quite ready to pull the trigger. This is a few years ago before the market was really hot and you had a little bit of time to think between things. And they really, really liked it, but they didn't pull the trigger. And so then they went away, they went back, they scheduled some more showings, but they wanted to go back and see that other house that they really liked and compare it to the other 3. So they did this, and when they got to that house, they were like, yep, this is the one we're going to buy. And their oldest daughter was walking through when they realized they were going to buy this. And she was like, okay, we're going to buy this house. Okay, that's great. Which house, like, oh, yay. Which bedroom's going to be mine? And so her mom and dad pointed out which bedroom was hers. And then she goes, oh, and this is for my little sister. She mentioned her little sister's name. Family now has a little brother too. So actually the 2 girls were planning, they were planning for the 2 girls to share a room, 3-bedroom house. And they were like, oh, and this is mommy and daddy's bedroom. So this is bedroom for sister, this is bedroom for me, this is bedroom for mommy and daddy. Mr. Russ, where's your bedroom? And they just all cracked up, because Russ had already, he was so much a part of their family at that point, even though he'd only shown them like a few houses. But we had sat down and we'd spent time planning and talking to him. And Russ loves kids, and he always engages the kids and finds something for them to do when they're on showings. It's one of the things that sets us apart in some ways, is that we actually love it. If you want to bring your kids on showings, not a problem. Just let us know ahead of time, and we'll make sure that we have strategies in place to make it easy for you. But yeah, that's like our story of the day. Mr. Russ, where's your bedroom? Not understanding that while Mr. Russ was helping him find a house, Mr. Russ was not going to be moving in with them. So love that. Still love her. Won't say her name because she's getting older. She was like in preschool, kindergarten at that point. It's been about 5-6 years. So she's getting up there towards middle school now. So I'm not going to say her name, because if she sees this in a few years even, I don't want to embarrass her. But we still love that, and we still love that family. We loved working with them. They did buy that house. They moved in, and not only did they move in, their parents actually moved in just a couple of blocks away, which is what they were wanting. It was actually the reason we connected with them in the first place was because of parents. Parents were looking in this area because they wanted to be close to grandkids. And so they moved into the house, and then a couple of years later, they had a little boy. So now they have 3 grandkids and grandma and grandpa living nearby to help out with daycare and enjoy their grandkids. They don't really help out with daycare so much, but it's more about being able to spend all that time with grandkids. Because mom is a stay-at-home mom, which is awesome. I think that's great that they're able to do that. But yeah, so grandma and grandpa are there. They get to enjoy their grandkids, but no Mr. Russ living with them. But that's okay. And hopefully you guys have had fun. See, we're not even at 15 minutes today. Have not had any comments in the chat, but that's all right because today is day number 1. So go ahead and drop a comment in the chat if you see this on replay. It's okay if you see it on replay. And of course, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of our content. If you are on Facebook, give us a thumbs up or an emoji, a heart. We love that. Leave a comment and share this. Even if you just want to mock me, that's fine. Share it with your friend and the both of you can come in and mock me in the chat. I am totally good with that. Doesn't make any difference to me. I'm still going to do what I'm going to do, and hopefully you'll have fun with me every day. So thank you so much for joining me today. And tomorrow we've got a really great money saving tip that you might not realize. And I'll tell you, it's around bread. So anyway, join me tomorrow for our money saving tip on our Tip Tuesday, or what are we calling it? I can't remember what I'm calling it now. But it is going to be a tip for your home tomorrow, and the details and all the juicy details. So join me tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you then. And thanks for joining me today. Bye for now.